We moved a lot more when we were hunter-gatherers. You might be thinking, when exactly were humans hunter-gatherers? Well, for the majority of our history, it's literally in our DNA to move and live as hunter-gatherers. It's only recently that agriculture has spread so much. And what consequences has this had? Well, we can take a look at hunter-gatherer tribes that currently live and compare their chronic diseases and health with Western societies of today. When researchers studied the Hasda, who live in northern Tanzania, they found almost no evidence of chronic disease. The Hasda had no hypertension or cardiovascular disease, which is one of the leading causes of death in Western countries. Surprisingly as well, there was no physical activity drop-off with age. As they got older, their physical activity level stayed the same, and there was an extremely low risk of other chronic diseases. Now, you might be thinking, well, hunter-gatherers' DNA must be different than ours. What they need is different than us in Western societies need. I'm going to tell you a research study which proves that's not the case. When Australian Aborigines adopted modern society, their chronic disease outlook rose dramatically. And when many of them readopted Aborigine hunter-gatherer lifestyle, those chronic diseases virtually disappeared. It's clear that our lifestyle of sitting around and not hunting and gathering food causes chronic disease. So what exactly are these hunter-gatherers doing every day that's preventing them from having chronic disease? Well, evolutionary scientist David Raichlen in 2017 strapped heart rate monitors to the Hasda to measure exactly how much physical activity per day and what type they were doing. One thing he found out was that a lot of the physical activity they were doing was done in 10-minute spurts of intense activity, a lot different than the doctors tell us to do nowadays. They had up to 75 minutes per day activity, and they had these high intensity spurts throughout the day. Another interesting fact when we studied the Sang and the Kung people of Central Africa was how many plants and animals they ate, or rather the variety of plants and animals they ate. They ate over 150 different plants and 100 different animals. Now, I don't know about you, but when I go to the supermarket, I don't think I'm getting that type of variety of plants, vegetables, fruits, and animals. Another interesting fact is when they studied their bowel movements, or their poop, they found how much fiber was being eaten. We would have to eat up to 50 bowls of Cheerio per day. Now that's a lot of fiber. What's easier, eat 50 bowls of Cheerios per day or just eating a lot of fruits and vegetables? This is Gam from the video about how hunter-gatherers' movement and lifestyle contributes to low chronic disease.